Hey everybody, welcome to GTS Railways. My name is Greg. This is my YouTube channel. Alright, we are still in East Tennessee, still at my mom's house. Awesome deal, awesome deal. So yes, we are enjoying our vacation, and yes, so today what we're going to do is we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 additional Athearn cars still in the box, and we looked at these the other day. And every single one of these needs a little something just to make it to where it'll go around the track. So we're going to do that today. I got the second camera, I got a little light, I got my reading glasses, I got water, I got Abby. Whew, wow, I think we're ready to go. So let me get this repositioned and we will get going. All right, so we have these 9 train cars here, still new in the box. And we took these out and looked at them the other day. And every single one of them has a little bit of some sort of issue. We're just going to correct those issues, then we're going to run around the track because that'll be fun. So, all right, here we go. If I can get the box open. Wow. My goodness. Well, you know, that's not supposed to be the most difficult part of this. So, all right. Wow. Okay. Yay. The box has successfully been opened. Okay. Thank you for visiting. No. It's all right. So, the issue with this one is, and this is the really beautiful black tank car with the metal handrail here. This guy's quite sharp. I like him quite a bit. But the issue is that we got a nice coupler on one end, but on the other end we are couplerless. So I'm going to take this truck off, and we're going to get to the coupler here, coupler holder, whatever you want to call that, and then we will go from there. So, all right, I know my hand's in the way, and I do apologize for that. We tried to do another camera setup yesterday, and that failed miserably for a lot of reasons. But yeah, so, all right. So there's that. All right, I hear Mom. So all right. So I'm not sure how exactly this coupler works exactly. So this might be interesting. So it looks like it just goes in there and then this snaps back on, but gosh, not quite sure about that. Well, my goodness. What is the deal? What is the deal? Alright. I can't tell. Oh, it does. Look at that. The whole thing springs off. Alright. Not sure what fell off, but alright. Put it in the box in case it's something, but I think it's just packing type material. Let's see. So let's see. Yes, this springs off. Let's see if we can get the screw out. Oh my goodness, it's not wanting to come out, is it? So okay. Have to lift up. I think we can just put the coupler in there, screw it back down, and we're probably done. I mean, almost seems too simple, but let's try it. All right, so it's in the pocket. Well, okay, that seems to be working. Get the screw back on here. Hopefully we didn't screw up by unscrewing that. I don't believe we did, though. So that doesn't appear to be tightening exactly. Now, you know, this is a sign of old age. When you bring your reading glasses, then you don't actually put them on. You complain that you can't see. All right, here we go. Oh, it is tightening up. All right, good deal. And the truck goes back on like this, and we should, I say should, be done with this guy. So let's see how that works out. All right, that seems to be going in there pretty good. It's all right, if they're all this easy, that'll be good. Means we can get right to the heart of the matter, which is running them for the first time in 34 years. I think we figured out. Alright, get this guy to go on here. A little interesting here. I'm trying to hold it to where you guys can see. So hopefully I'm succeeding. So I can't tell if that's actually doing anything. Apparently that's how they go. So alright. It does seem to work. We have one. We have two. Alright. I'm going to put them in the box. Oh, wait a minute. I noticed that there's some more parts here, but I don't know where they go exactly. You know, some of this stuff may go to a different train, or a different train car altogether. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Is there a spot for this? There is a spot for this. And it only goes on one end, so there we go. So alright. So I feel like the light's already kind of failing on us. This is not a great setup. I didn't bring my big lights because, well, they take up a lot of room. And I knew I was going to be bringing stuff back. So, alright, so that guy's in there. Very cool. Got the little you know, I'm going to embarrass myself and say I'm actually not sure what this does on the train car. But anyway, it's on there. So, wheel, I think, at the brake. Is that right? I think that might be the brake. Alright. So, alright, so we got one, and we're going to leave it in the leave it in the box just because that seems like the safest place to put it to keep it from rolling off for now. Excuse me. So, alright, here we go. Next thing, and maybe the box will come open a little bit easier. So this is the Coors beer boxcar. It is quite nice. I liked it quite a lot. So, alright, so the this has got the more traditional kind of coupler, and as you may notice already, it has the once again the coupler on one end. Seems to work pretty well, and then no coupler on this end where it goes. So alright, so I think the easiest way to do this probably is to once again remove the truck, just because it would be easier to get to the little pocket here to reassemble everything. So let's see here, we don't want to screw this up, and I don't want to appear that I don't know how to use a screwdriver, although it kind of seems like that may be the case. So alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Fun stuff. So, very cool. Alright, can I get it with my finger now? Nope. Still with the screwdriver. So alright, maybe now. Yeah, I can get it now. Alright, so somebody asked me on the passenger cars if we lubricated the wheels, and we did. We did. We don't always show everything we do, but we try to take pretty good care of our stuff if we can. And it would be a shame not to take care of these since they've never actually been run on our track. 34 years later, here they are. Alright, so that guy's in there. Now these little clips on these little pockets tend to be a little bit of a pain. And the other day I had to do it both with and without my reading glasses to bring up on what we were doing. So let's see. I can't quite see if I'm where I need to be, but you know, nope. I was going to say it was on there, but it wasn't. So these tend to be a little bit, there it goes. I clicked on there, and it's really not actually entirely correct, I don't believe. But let's see. Maybe it is. Yeah, I think it is. Oops. Yeah. Alright, that looks good because it's centered there. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's alright, and it doesn't appear to be coming back off. So, one Coors car with that coupler. Now, of course, you know, gotta remember to put the truck back on, or that won't do us a lot of good now, will it? So, alright, let's see here. Let's see here. Alright. So for some reason I seem to be fighting these little screws today. When we did the passenger cars, it didn't seem like we fought with them quite that much. Alright, oops. Oh gosh. Here we go, come on. this screwdriver must not be just exactly the correct size. Either that or I don't know how to operate a screwdriver. Take your pick. And maybe it's a little bit of both. And I'm trying to kind of hold it to where you guys can see what's going on, because I know you guys like to see what's going on. All right. Yay. Woohoo. Boy. That one tightened up nice, and it is that sharp. That is really sharp. It's all right. So once again, we're gonna put it over here in the box. We'll just test out the couplers real quick. That one's a little weak. And we may have an issue with that one. Is that the one? I don't think that's the one we just put on, but maybe. All right. Well, sometimes if you put the weak one with a strong one, it works out. So that's what we're going to try. For now anyway, we may tweak and replace some of the weak couplers when we get back home, but not right now. So alright, so we have 2 ready for the track. Shall we go for 3? Now we're making kind of short work of this. This is actually not being quite as long as I thought it was going to be. So right, here we go. Once again, I'm fighting with the box. So, you know, I guess if the box hasn't been opened in 34 years, you're gonna maybe fight with it a little bit. Although we did open it the other day, but still, you hear what I'm saying. All right, here we go. So this is one of those cute little, I kept calling it, I think, a gondola the other day, but this is a hopper. And once again, for whatever reason, I'm not sure what that is, for whatever reason, the coupler has come off one end, and actually, I don't see the metal pocket to put that on. So what may be the case is this may have gotten put in the wrong box. So what I think we'll do, make sure it's not in the hopper itself. I think what we'll do is we'll set this one aside, and probably that piece is in one of the other boxes. So what we could do, we could just look and make sure it's not in one of these that we've already opened, which would mean, you know, later on we wouldn't find it. So all right, let's see. So yeah, I'm not seeing it, so I don't think it's in any of these. So all right, very cool. I just saw a little piece. I don't know where that goes, but anyway, all right. So I'll set this guy aside for right now, and we'll go on to the next thing, and hopefully we'll find that little pocket. I bet we do. I bet we do. So all right, here we go. Let's see. This is the shell tank car, and let's see. This is the same type of build as the black one was. But wow, just look how sharp this guy is. This is amazing. You know, you get stuff like this, and you wonder what it looked like new. Well, that's what it looked like new. So all right, so we've got once again this little wheel deal, and let's see, the coupler, is the coupler in here? I don't see the coupler right offhand. Well, now that's not great news. So all right, I bet once again it just got mixed up on the boxes. So what we could do for right this very second is we could kind of borrow the coupler that we just found from the tiny hopper there. Let's see. So let's get this box together. Is that the? Ooh, you know, I see the problem. This coupler is broken. All right, we're going to be one coupler short. All right. Well, that's not good news, but okay. Actually, this coupler's broken as well. Well, now. This project may have just gotten a little more difficult. So, all right, well, we're going to do what we can do. So, okay, what is this? I don't think that's anything. So, all right, so is there a point in taking this apart? Well, no, not really. Gosh, that was not at all expected. So, okay, well, we may have 2 that are going to need some help here. Now we are going on a little excursion tomorrow, and we'll find what we You need, that guy doesn't just go in there real well now, does he? Huh, it's gonna come right back out. So that may be another project until we can get some glue or some sort of adhesive. So all right, these two are in the infirmary. So all right, let's try this other one. So I had not noticed that those couplers were broken the other day, so that's kind of a shame. So all right, here we have a Caboose. Now this could give us an interesting opportunity because I know that the coupler's missing on the back. Now for a Caboose, I don't guess you necessarily need the coupler on the back at all times. So what we might do is, if that coupler's in this box, which it is, we may grace maybe our tank car here with it. So that's a thought. That's a good plan. So all right, so we have this little ladder here. I wonder where it goes. We got a picture of the Caboose. Let's see. It's all right. Let's see. It looks like it goes. So this is the cupola, and so the ladder is going to go on this end. All right. See if we can do that without any glue. Perhaps we ought to do the coupler here first, but you know, whatever. So right, yeah, it goes on there, but does it have it has a hole on the other end. Let's see here. I think it goes behind the handrail here, maybe, or does it go before the handrail? I'm really not sure, just to be honest with you. Actually, it looks like it goes behind. Once again, I'm trying to keep this where you guys can see it, and it's not real intuitive for me when I do that. Sorry, yeah, this is gonna probably require some doing here. Uh-oh. So all right, so yeah, this is probably not going on today either, because just got a few little issues here that need to be worked out that probably would be better off working out at home. So, but anyway, that's where it would go. All right, so we'll put it back in the box, and once again, when we get home, we'll further tweak these. Today we're just having fun. So all right, if we're not going to do anything with the coupler, then the Caboose here is done. Now, I'm not real thrilled with the way this coupler is sitting or riding, but just the way these are designed, that's just going to be how it goes. I'm not real thrilled with that design, but what are you going to do, right? So what we can do when we get home is we can probably fix this with a little bit of adhesive, make that ride correctly. All right, but for right now, I think we're done with the Caboose. So it can go in the finished pile, ready for the track pile. How about that? So, okay, so here we have the show tank car once again, and once again the infirmary over here. So, all right, so to put this guy on, I think it's pretty much the same as the last tank car we did. We'll just take this loose, and this whole thing will spring out. We can just stick that boy right back in there. So the problem is that these were in an attic that was probably just a little too warm, and some of this plastic warped just ever so slightly. So that's not where you want to store your model trains. I think I've said it in a couple of my other videos. If your trains are in the hot attic, stop the video right now and go get them out. Because yeah, that's not where they're gonna. That's not really where you want them. So here's the other half of that that coupler. So yeah, all right. So that's what it was that we got off that other one. So all right, that makes sense now. So I thought it was an extra, well, not an extra piece, but a piece that was part of the plastic tree that the parts would come on that you assemble. So all right. So we got this on here. Once again, I'm not real thrilled with the way that's sitting in there, but we can probably tune that up, deal with that when we get back to the house. So, you know, in my fantasy world, I win the lotto and I don't have to go back home, but that's probably not happening, right? So yeah, probably gonna have to go back home. So all right, here we go. See if we can redeem ourselves on the screwdriver, if it's going to be the same old. Seems to be going in there pretty well. All right. Very good. Very, very good. All right. So I got that pretty tight. Coupler seems to work pretty well. So all right, it's going to go out of the infirmary pile over here to the pile. I guess it's not really a pile. Section over here to the ready for the track section. All right, so far we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. It's ready to go. So all right, here we go. Here is the next one, which once again, these boxes are really just being a little bit of a pain. So this is that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful blue hopper, and I think this one just the little pocket has come loose on the coupler. Because I see the coupler here, and I see the pocket cover. I'm making up these terms, by the way. They probably have real names, but yeah. So all right, so this is what I'm calling the pocket cover, which just simply holds this in. And once again, this side is good, and for whatever reason, this side has come out. So maybe it's because they rolled around in the box, or I don't know. If you have any thoughts or ideas on that, you're certainly welcome to drop them into the comments. All right, so this is going to look really sharp going around the track. I'm pretty excited about this. So here we go. If we can get this out, it would be really nice. Yeah, that is quite a screw there, right? Let me turn my here now. Yeah. All right, cool deal. So, all right, so what happens is this just goes in on top of this little nub right here. And then you just make sure it's all in the compartment. And then, trying to show it to you guys, and it's making it kind of where it wants to fall out. So, all right, so this coupler is a little weighted on one end, and it may be a little bit of a booger to get in here in a way that you guys are going to see anything. All right, so when it stays, then you put this other cover right here, and it's got a snap on this side, and if you're lucky, the snaps are sufficient to hold the cover on. Sometimes it's a bit of a challenge. So all right. Oops. I may have to lay this down. I'm not sure if you guys are gonna be able to see this and me do it or make it work, I guess, all at the same time. So we're gonna try, but no promises. No promises at all. So all right, you may just have to take my word for it, because I think I'm gonna have to hold it and get this in a position all at the same time. So all right. So the challenge is sometimes that guy wants to, the little spring in wants to stay on the outside of the cover, and that can't be that way, obviously. So all right. If I'm not mistaken, it looks like it's about ready to snap on there. And I don't think it's on there yet. Oop. So it kind of has a way of making you think it may be on there, when sometimes maybe it's not. So there you go. Sometimes you can use the screwdriver on the one end, and it'll kind of make it snap into place. So, all right. So we got a couple on that end. We are ready to put the truck back on. That is really a beautiful blue. I love that. Love that, love that, love that. I actually love all of these. So I haven't met many model trains I don't like, I guess, if you really want to get right down to it. So all right, this is fun. Having fun. So tomorrow we're going to do a little excursion. We found some model trains for sale on Craigslist locally, and we're going to just take a drive down, see what they have to offer. It's going to be sponsored by a local train club, so it ought to be something at least decent. Now, what I couldn't see in the ad was the prices, so we'll see. We will see. Some parts of the world, these can be quite expensive. In Texas, where I live, they tend to not be expensive. So all right, there we go. Very cool. Or not as expensive. I guess any hobby is expensive. So all right, here we go. Here we go. Here's another one. Now that one seems like it went really, really well and really easily. So all right, here's another one of those little hoppers, and I hope we can get at least one of these to work because they are so cute. I love these. So all right, this guy's black, and actually both the couplers are on this one. This one's acting a little funky. Let's see if we can get it to work a little bit better maybe. So, like I said, sometimes a little spring will get out here where it's not going to go, or where it's not supposed to go. So sometimes you can kind of just hold the edge and spring it up a little bit, and that'll allow it to travel a little bit better. Uh-oh, I just got it loose. Okay, so since I just got it loose anyway, let's just go ahead and take it apart and see what we see. It may be broken. You know, these have been in the box for, like I said, 34 years. So anything could have happened in those 34 years. These little couplers are not terribly stout to start with. So, all right, this guy is sticking for some reason, not wanting to come out. Come on, buddy. If I use my finger, seems to like it when I do that. All right, so we got that guy off. So let's go ahead and pop this open and see what we see. So, all right, so I'm not seeing anything that looks bad. It just looks like that the spring has gotten weak, and a very temporary fix is sometimes you can kind of spring these back. This is plastic, so you want to be real careful if you do this. Just go kind of slow. So that will give it a little bit more spring temporarily. What you will find is if you do this is in not a lot of time, it will go back to not being springy because it's just lost its tension. So all right, so is it working better now? I can't tell. I cannot tell. Yeah, I think it is. So all right, so this one interestingly is staying in the little case there, whereas the other one was escaping. This one doesn't appear to be as heavy on the end, maybe. So all right, here we go. So I can't tell, but I think nope, we're not even close to where we need to be. Here comes Abby. She's going to help. Hi, Abby. Yes, you are such a big help. Yes, you are. We love you. Yes, we do. So Abby was a good girl, so she got to come with us on vacation. Not that the others aren't good. They're just big. They're just big. You know. So, all right. So that appears to be on there pretty good. And as you can see, it is back to springy. Like I said, when you manually pull the spring like that, it does tend to weaken. So that's probably a very temporary fix at best. So once again, when we get home, we will probably tune these up and do some better repairs. But for right now, I just kind of want to see them go around the track. That's kind of the name of the game today. So all right, this can go in the finished pile. Very good. That one, that one. So we have at least one of the little gondolas. That makes me happy. These are actually quite heavy. One of the things I want to get for my channel is like a postal scale, so we can weigh these guys, because some of these are surprisingly heavy, and some are actually surprisingly light. So yesterday I mused that the passenger cars that I have at the house, the HO scale, do not work very well, but I think it's a matter of weight, frankly. I think they're just too light to work properly. So let's see, I guess this is the box for this guy. So I think these Athearn cars, if in fact those others are Athearn cars, I'm wondering if possibly, you have to kind of assemble them. I'm wondering if they didn't put the weights in there, or perhaps didn't put them in there properly. So all right, here we go. So this is that beautiful, beautiful blue color. I love this. I love this so much. So, all right. So let's see here. Then we have the base. So let's see, the base is missing both of the couplers. So both of these trucks will have to come off, and then of course the body can go on there. I didn't bother clicking the body on because once you click it on, it's very difficult to get to the coupler. So Not a lot of sense in going much further with this because it appears that both of the couplers are unfortunately broken. Yes, we have pieces of couplers as opposed to actual couplers. So that's not going to work. That is a major disappointment right there. That is that's a shame. It's all right. This will have to go in our infirmary pile. So I keep calling it a pile. I guess it's not really a pile. Don't really want to call trains a pile. So all right, so this guy can go back in the box. That's a real shame. That's a real shame. So like I say, we're gonna do a little outing tomorrow. We may very well find some couplers, maybe, maybe not. We'll see. So, all right, here we go. Well, the box came out nice and easily. So this car here, this guy is once again quite heavy. I wish I had a scale, just so I could show you guys just how heavy this guy is. So interestingly, there is a random, screw here, and I'm not sure exactly what the significance or use or purpose of that screw is, because I don't see where another screw would go in here. So, all right, well, so all right, anyway, musing complete. Let's let's see what we can do here. So that's very interesting that there's a screw in there. So all right, so speaking of screws, we'll just take out this truck, and then the coupler will go on easily, well, more easily if the truck is removed. And let's see. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think this may, well, maybe not. No, I was gonna say it may be die cast, but it's not. It's just really heavy because of the metal plate on the bottom. So right, this will probably be the last one that we'll be able to fix today to get to go around the track. But you know, 6 out of 9 is not bad, or 7 out of 9 is not bad. I can't count apparently. So all right, so let's see here. So had I known I needed these, we could have ordered them. They could have been here, but there was no way for me to know that, obviously. So right, there we go. It goes in there. Pretty good. Once again, it's not weighted like that other one was, where it's wanting to fall out of the holder quite as easily, which makes it a lot easier for me to show you guys what's going on, although you probably still can't see from my fingers. So all right, let's see. Can't tell, but I don't think that looks exactly correct. So the way to do these is there's a little, well, let me take this off and I'll show you. Oh, that fell out. So this little peg here should center in this little hole right here. That's how you can tell when that is on correctly. So yeah. So all right, let's get the coupler back in. Let's see if we can get this to line up a little bit better this time, maybe. So the problem is I'm trying to show you guys and I'm trying to do it all at the same time. And that's not always possible. So all right, do you see how these are kind of lined up here? All right, then you should be able to just spring them. And like I showed you before, if you take your little screwdriver and just kind of push down on the edge underneath where the plastic is, sometimes that'll help secure it a little bit better. So all right, it's in there. It's springy. It's not coming out. So we're good. We're good. So let's put this guy back together. Hopefully we didn't lose the alignment on the holes. So, okay, here we go. And I can't see the hole all of a sudden. There we go. I think it's in there. Alright. So Abby hears something and she is growling. Probably Mom. You shouldn't growl at Mom. She might have treats. You like treats, don't you? Oh, there she goes. Bye, Abby. So yes, apparently Mom is rustling around downstairs. Mom is quilting downstairs while I'm playing with Chinese upstairs. How awesome is that? So all right, very cool. So I kind of feel like originally there would have been a load in here included. What do you think? Leave your comments there in the comment box and let me know what you think about that. But I think it probably would have come with that. I don't know, because I mean, where else would you get that? I don't know. All right. So okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. and then 2 that are still in the infirmary. Now the ones that are in the infirmary, I'm going to go ahead and close the box because there is no way that we are going to fix those today. Get the box out of the box. Here comes Mom. Oh, good grief. Oh, good grief. Wow. Fast forward that part for sure. I do know how to operate a box. All right. That doesn't seem to be closing very well. Don't want to get anything in a bind or mess anything up here. All right, very cool. So, all right, these 2 can go back in the box. So, all right, so I'm going to reconfigure these cameras to where we show the floor where our Santa Fe locomotive from yesterday is still on the track. And I'm going to go return my mom's screwdriver because yes. All right, let me do that. I'll be right back. All right, so we have the Santa Fe here on the track, and as you can see, we have the second camera and a little light here going. So we're going to try to make this look really cool. I don't know how much we will succeed with that, but hey, we're going to try it. So, okay, so let's give the Santa Fe a little run around the track, just to make sure he's on the track, because we had some dogs in here, a bunch of other things. So, all right, yes, he did. Oh, speaking of dogs, hi, Winston. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. All right. Oh, not necessary to help. Okay. See what Winston thinks about trains. Here we go. Yeah, there might be some little power in there. I don't know. It's not turned on very high though. I have a lot of help on my videos, guys. All right, so so much help. You are so much help. Wow, look at you. Uh-oh. Now you done it. Now you done it. Mwah. Yeah, you don't want to lick the track. Alright, so now that we have the dog out of the way. Oh, here he comes again. Alright. So you gonna help? Alright. Alright, so we're gonna pull this way around here. We'll get some more cars on here and we'll see what it looks like. It's even dog proof, so you know it's good. So alright, here we go. So alright, so the good thing about I kinda lost my whole train of thought. The good thing about these Athearn cars is they're almost all, and I mean just picking up, they seem like they're weighted almost exactly the same. So that's a really cool feature, I think. So it means that you don't have to pay quite as much attention maybe to where you place your train cars maybe, because obviously you want to place the lighter ones closer to the end of the train, especially if you have a long train. And because we have so many cars here, this is going to be a nice little respectable train. So, right, so I got a gondola on there so far. And what should we do next? Kind of feel like the little gondola ought to go last. So there seems to be, oh, I was going to say something falling off, but no, that was just the parts tree that comes with them. So, all right, do this in kind of an unorganized way, but you know, it is a way. So, all right, I think that guy will go close to the last. Of course, the Caboose will go close to, or on the last, hello, it will go on the back. How about that? So yeah, so very cool. So you know, there's been this discussion, and sometimes I think we have discussions just to argue about things, but that you know, nobody uses a Caboose anymore, but I use a Caboose. So how about that? I like Cabooses. They're very cool. It's not very cool is this track. So we just lost. Oh my goodness, we lost a cover and the coupler on this little that's a shame. So apparently I didn't have it on there quite right. We may fix that in a minute and we'll put it back on, but for now he's gonna sit there. So alright, here we go. Hopefully that will be the only one that happens to. So alright, I feel like what I want is, I think I want the Coors boxcar right here behind that first really beautiful gondola. So alright, I can't believe that coupler came apart like that. Well, I mean, yeah, actually I can't believe it. It's alright. So let's see here. Then we'll put our 2 tank cars here on the back. That's gonna look really sharp. Like tank cars. They're actually my favorite. So alright, we got 1 tank car. We got 2 tank cars. Very cool. Now, keep in mind once again that this is the first time these will have run or even seen a track in 34 years. Yes, that's very cool. So alright, everything is going together very nicely with the exception of this gondola. So since you've already seen how it is repaired, I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and start this train, and while it's running I will put this coupler back on real quick, and I don't think it's gonna take like a lot of time. So alright, so yeah, it looks like it's all together. So alright, here we go. Backwards. I haven't done that in a while. So alright, very cool. So alright, like I said, while that's doing that, I'll go ahead and, oh, I gave the screwdriver back. Well, boo. Bummer. So alright, there is another way that this actually could be done, and I will do that while this is running, maybe. So alright, you guys enjoy the train, and I will try to repair this other little gondola. So I remember the first one of these I did, it was a nightmare. So I guess as you learn how to do things, it becomes easier. And that's the good news. So I can't tell, but I think that's about right. Alright, I think I got it popped on there. I wonder what they got it popped off. I don't know. Seems okay now. Alright, well, it just wanted some attention on that end like it had on the other end, I guess. Because this end we're good now. Alright, cool. So alright, let's stop the guy and get the get the little gondola in there before it changes its mind. So very cool. So do you guys notice that Abby kind of abandoned me? Oh my goodness. So alright, here we got the little bitty be Gondola. I really like this guy. I really like him a lot. He was kind of a pain, but I do like him. It's alright. I mean, it wasn't his fault, I don't think, or the car's fault that it was a pain. It was just a pain. So here we go. We get the Caboose on here. And then we finally have all the cars that we can possibly run today of the freight variety run. So right, here we go. The first time ever the little gondola is going to go around the track. Oops, well, we lost something. Oh my goodness. So, did I mention these couplers are kind of old and funky? I mean, they're brand new, but they're old. If that makes any sense at all. So, alright, here we go. We'll try it again. I don't care. Here you are. That's pretty impressive. Alright, guys. Very cool. Alright, we'll give this a couple more times around the track, and then we will probably call it about it for this video, because we've done what we came here to do. Now, we still have 2 in the infirmary. The other... Uh-oh. We lost our Caboose. Well, we can't lose the Caboose while we're doing our conclusion. What is wrong with you? No, I was talking. Wow. Okay. Start a YouTube channel, they said. Actually, nobody ever said that. All right. Let's get this connected back up here. All right. I think it'll work better this time. All right. So where was I? All right, guys. So this is all the freight cars from this particular batch that we could make run. And once again, they'll need a little bit more tuning up probably when we get home. But this is the first time seeing and running around the track in 34 years. So that is quite impressive. I don't care who you are or how you want to think about it. Now, well, like I was saying before, when we lost the Caboose, we still have 2 over here in the infirmary. And we will get those fixed up just as soon as we can get some couplers. Obviously, I didn't bring couplers because, well, just didn't think to bring couplers, I guess. So, alright, very cool. So, alright, I think this is probably about it for today. We've had fun. We've done a lot. And Abby abandoned us, but that's okay. You know, Grandma and treats kind of trumps trains, probably. But, alright, guys. Well, we appreciate you watching. We will see you next time. GGS Railways out. About time you came back. Hi. Did you find treats? I bet you did. Grandma's great, huh? Good job, man.